This is a walkthrough of the new feature that is coming to Teia very, very soon. It is the community wiki feature. So at first glance, this looks like any other wiki system out there, but the big difference here is that it is run completely on the blockchain. And Joe and I have been working on this for a couple weeks now, and it's ready for testing, basically. It's already on preview, so you can check it out. But I realized that I'm going to have to kind of educate people on how it works, because it's gonna, to make this like really useful, it's gonna require the community to kind of make it fuck. I messed up. I haven't had enough caffeine. All right, one more time. Hello, everyone. This is Ryan. We are going to be talking about a new feature on Teia that's coming very soon. It's already on preview if you want to check it out. We've been testing it. But this is a community wiki. And I do think that this feature is really going to change a lot of things on not just Teia, but like NFTs, crypto as a whole. Because, so now let me just explain what it is. So it's basically a wiki system, It's for, if you're not familiar with how wikis work, it's a community-driven like database. Oh man, I'm gonna have to prepare, but what is this even? While I'm at it, let me turn off the fans. Hello, everyone. This is Ryan. Today, we're going to be talking about the new feature that is coming to Teia very soon. It is the community wiki. Now, at first glance, this is pretty much looks like every other wiki system that you've seen out there. It's basically like a community managed storage of information, right? And what you can do is you can create pages. I've been doing a few here to kind of kickstart the process, like the history of Teia, basically I have just like short links because that's the best I could do, given time. But in the future, I'm hoping people, and like not me, but people will be able to sort of manage all this information here in a decentralized way. And we're using it, using the already existing system in place to do it. So this thing is, we've been working on it together between me and Joe, and it kind of became bigger than I originally imagined. I just thought, oh, wouldn't it be nice if the multi-sig team could just update pages, right, without having to do like a pull request on GitHub, which is like kind of a complicated thing, you know? So this was mostly built to help the team and people like Mal, Malicious Sheep, and other non-developers to update information in real time. So it can do that pretty clearly, right? I can create a new page here. And if I wanted to make a sub-page underneath a category, I totally can, you know? And it's pretty straightforward, right? And the difference here is that in order to do this, you have to be either a multi-sig core member or a moderator. Where is it? That is also voted in. Right now, we're trying to get Malicious Sheep, and this is Pokey. If you don't know her, she's sort of like, she handles moderation on Discord and checks out for, like copy minting and such like that. So very, unrecognized work, let's say, it's she's basically keeping the site safe, all this time. No one knows who she is, it's almost like a superhero. But going back to the wiki, so I realized I need to make a quick video about like how this works. So like I said, if you are a current multi-sig member, that's all the people here. These are the people I work with every day. And soon to be moderators, you will be able to create pages, edit them. So for example, we need more context on this, and I'm hoping someone else will kind of pick it up, because anybody can participate, right? Anyone who has access can make changes. So I'm hoping people will use this for like events. Like I already put Tezcon here. And here are the information about the grants that has been going on since we got some funding from the Tezos Foundation to put on events around the world. There's a lot going on, And it's really hard to keep track of everything because all the information is everywhere. But I'm hoping this would be a nice place where we can kind of, consolidate our efforts and just put it all together, like just be more in sync, because that's what we're going to need going forward. Now, okay, but here's the other part, and this applies to people outside of this specific group, and this applies to really anyone who has even just one teia token. So if you are a teia token holder, which kind of means that you are a member of teia, at least in your wallet, you will be able to propose suggestions to this. So for example, if you're Para here, and then you're like, oh, actually, Ryan, the date is actually July 14th, not 13th. Can you change that? Rather than DMing me or sending me, a message and then asking me to fix it, sometimes the changes are substantial, right? You might have to add a lot of stuff, and or it's very granular, or there's a lot of things. But here there will be a button here for Teia token holders to suggest and edit, and it will show up here on a community proposals. So Joe here, he is not a multi-sig member. He is not a moderator either. So, but he does have one Teia token. And then he has suggested creating a new page here called "This is a Test." Is it called new page? Is that the title? I think so, because it is a test. So I'm going to approve it right now live, because I can approve it because I'm one of the moderators, so to speak, right? All right. It doesn't cost anything other than, the gas fees. Testing, please hide. So there you go. And you have a record here. It was edited by me, approved by me, I guess, and then proposed by Joe. And, if you're curious, just like any other wiki system, there is a history of everything that's happened. So this is a pretty sophisticated system that Joe somehow came up with, I don't know how he did it. But so now, going forward, you should be able to add information to Teia's vault, so to speak, right? And this can be anything. I'm hoping, like, for example, community projects, right? There's our teia.cafe project. So if you have something cool going on, you could just kind of hit propose and be like, hey, I'm making this app on Tezos, and I think people might like it. So, let's add it to the list. So this, so once this goes live, once we get all the moderator stuff squared away, we're going to be launching this on mainnet and see where it goes from there. But I just wanted to kind of like give an overview of it, because it's really kind of, this can only work with the community's input, and I'm hoping to get, the ball rolling sooner than later. So that's about it. Yeah, so if you have any questions about this, let us know. If you run into any bugs, it's already on preview, so you can kind of test it out. All of these things are already on mainnet, by the way. So everything is, lots of the recent features, we're running short on time, so we're not doing a lot of the testing on GhostNet. We're just pushing it to main and see what happens, And, it's kind of a YOLO kind of thing. Not that there's huge bugs or anything, but we're taking the chance of just putting everything on mainnet and, see where things go. Because, yeah. So just be careful about the things that you post here, because it will be there forever, pretty much, Even if you're testing, be careful. So, okay. So that's about it. Yeah, like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. And we're going to move on to the next thing. So, see you soon.